Our ROV moves closer to the forward gun turret, revealing the devastating effects of deep-sea corrosion on the heavy weaponry.
A cloud of sediment erupts from the deteriorating hull, obscuring the view. We can only speculate as to the cause through the shattered windows of the bridge. The spotlights reveal the haunting interior, now home to a As the lights sweep across the wreckage, the immense scale of the stern comes into view.
Controlled the flow of steam to the engines, now silent relics of a bygone era. We're seeing significant structural instability and heavy debris fall. The brass casing, clearly marked 203 mm, confirms the identity of the vessel's deadly cargo.
The massive breech doors of the torpedo tubes. It's unclear if they are still armed after all this time under the sea.
It reveals significant debris from the wreck, including scattered bolts and of the small arms locker, revealing a haunting sight. A rack of rifles and
Gliding closer, we see the massive barrel of a WWII era deck gun.
Among the debris, a collection of books remained, only to disintegrate into clouds of pulp.
Decades underwater have transformed the ship. What was once painted bright lustrous, and here, amidst the decay, the engine order telegraph stands as a silent witness. The ROV spotlight cuts through the darkness, revealing the haunting scale of the wreck, as we know. the most poignant find yet. A pair of fragile leather boots, undisturbed since the sinking. Decades underwater have reduced the fittings to rust, yet the original wartime red paint still clings to the surface. The ROV thrusters disturb decades of accumulated silt, revealing the heavily corroded grating floor of the Sapashenjebsit. This is the stern gland, the critical juncture where the shaft meets the hull. The ROV cameras have located the source of the leak at the stern gland. This manual turning gear, once vital, is now a testament to the corrosive power of the deep ocean.
This is the rudder stock, the ship's main steering mechanism. The hearthway,
The emergency steering wheels, now just skeletal brass frames, stand as a ghostly reminder of the mirrorless. The ROV camera reveals the manufacturers on the steering engine, Brown Brothers and Company Limited.
The ROV spotlights highlight a catastrophic failure in the hydraulic system. The escaping fluid formed course. All right, steady thrust. The telegraph tells the final story. Hard aport, a desperate last command frozen in time. The workbench reveals a stark tableau, a vice grip still clamped on metal, suggesting work was underway. Amidst the decay, this artifact remains untouched by time, its filaments still intact after decades. We're now leaving the steering gear room, heading deeper into the wreckage through this watertight door. The structure.
We are now transitioning through the main corridor, moving towards the crew living areas located deep within the wreck.
Within the rusted confines of the galley's massive copper kettles, life has taken hold. Illuminated by the ROV, the faint naval insignia remains visible beneath the coral, a stark contrast. Among the debris field, we find remnants of the galley, a stack of plates and this large mictbles. Decades later, the galley remains silent. The mess trays, now encrusted in rust and muthers. The ROV pushes past the serving line into what was once the main dining area, or mess hall. These cooking tools offer a ghostly reminder of the lives lost when this ship went down. Beyond the galley, the mess hall reveals the scale of the tragedy.
Confirmed visual on the mess kits. Significant corrosion on the bulkheads here.
Acknowledged. Logging the decay rate.